My name is Lisa, and I live with my bright and kind-hearted husband Noah, and our energetic and adorable daughter Madison. We are a family of three. Noah and Madison always seem to be having fun playing together. Noah helps with the household chores, and Madison tries to help out too, imitating what she sees. I've been spending my days feeling grateful for these two kind-hearted individuals. Then, one day, Noah, good luck with your business trip this weekend. I just got a message from Mom. Madison and I will go to my parents' house on that day.
No, I don't want to go. I want to go with you guys.
Noah always acts like this whenever he has a business trip. This time, we decided to stay overnight at my parents' house because Mom had asked us to come. When we arrived at my parents' house, we were welcomed more warmly than usual. After having a fun time, as Madison and I were sleeping, this happened.
Hey, they're not awake, right?
Not at all. They're fast asleep. Hurry up, or they'll wake up.
Well, it's their fault for sleeping so carelessly. All right, now we can go on our trip.
Exactly. We must manage things like credit cards properly. After all, being dutiful to parents is a daughter's responsibility.
It should be around here somewhere.
I wonder what kind of souvenirs Daddy will bring.
What? Are they awake?
No, just talking in their sleep. Phew, that was close.
Come on. Quickly take it.
What's going on? Why are you using a flashlight on your phone?
Oh, just a little thing.
Yes, that's right. We wanted to see Madison's sleeping face. Oh, how cute.
Well, I'd say that's a good reason, but if you turn on the light, she'll wake up. So if you want to look at her, be quiet. And please turn off the light so she doesn't get startled. In the reflection of light on my eyelids, I woke up. I was surprised to see my mother and sister Zoraida there. However, after hearing their reason, I agreed, and we all peeked at Madison's sleeping face before going back to sleep. The next morning. Mom, thanks for breakfast.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Right. Madison, there's a nature park near this house. The weather is nice, so why don't you go there with Mom?
A nature park.
Yes, a nature park. There are rare beetles, and it's a fun place to play.
Really? Mom, I want to go.
Go ahead. Zoraida and I will take care of the cleanup. It's good for your body to move around after eating.
Mom and Zoraida are so eager to send us off, but, well, why not? So, Madison, let's go to the nature park. I felt a bit uneasy about how strongly Mother and Zoraida insisted on us going out. But since Madison was looking forward to it, we decided to go to the nature park together. After having lots of fun and enjoying ourselves, we returned to my parents' house.
That was fun, but Madison is getting sleepy.
We're back. We haven't played like this in a while, so I'm tired.
Welcome back. It's good to have fun once in a while, right? Speaking of which, Noah will be back in the evening, won't he? He said he'd be back around that time.
Then, shouldn't you head back soon? That way, you can take a nap and be refreshed to welcome Noah.
Well, yes, but aren't you two rushing us a bit?
Oh, no way. Why would we do that when our daughter and granddaughter are visiting?
Noah will definitely be looking forward to being welcomed home by his family after his trip. Look, we've already prepared most of your things for you.
Feeling something odd about Mother and Zoraida's behavior, we returned home that day. Once we got home, Madison quickly took a nap, and thanks to that, we were able to warmly welcome Noah when he returned from his trip. With all that happening, I completely forgot about the events at my parents' house. A week later.
Hello. Yahoo! Thanks to Lisa, we're on an overseas trip.
Really? Thank you. Lisa can be useful sometimes, huh?
Huh? Useful? But I didn't do anything.
You left your credit card with us, remember? That's why Mother and I are on an overseas trip, buying lots of brand name items.
Oh, it's too late to say no now. We've already bought a lot, and the card is with us.
I was completely baffled by this sudden story. However, did you check the name on that card properly?
Name? Obviously, it's Lisa's name, right? Rather, the card reached its limit with the shopping we just did. So call the credit card company and ask them to raise the limit, please.
Wait, Mother. The card's owner, it's you.
You finally realized.
What? Why is it my card?
But look, it's Mother's card because...
Right, it's the one Dad hid because Mother used to overspend. He told me where it was in case something happened.
But this card came out of Lisa's bag when you went to the nature park? How could it be in my name then?
If it was in Lisa's bag, then Lisa was planning to misuse it.
No. Remember when you entered the room to see Madison's sleeping face the night we stayed? Madison overheard your conversation. She didn't fully understand it, but... So just in case, I purposely put Mother's card in my bag.
Then what about the payment? The card is maxed out. We've bought the return tickets, so that's fine, but we did a lot of shopping.
What are we going to do now? Neither Mother nor I have any savings. It's Lisa's fault for setting this trap. You should pay the full amount. Understand?
I don't know anything about that. Good thing you bought the return tickets. So, goodbye.
Wait a minute.
Lisa! Hello? Lisa!
Thanks to Madison waking up and listening to the conversation, I was able to avoid any trouble. But I never expected the spare card I put in to actually be used. However, I decided to let it go since it didn't really concern me. A few days later.
Lisa, you're there, aren't you? You've really done something outrageous.
You need to take responsibility. This happened because of you.
Mom, Zoraida, what's all this about, showing up so suddenly? If it's about the card, the whole thing started because you tried to use a card in my name, right? You used it freely as you pleased, so make sure you deposit the money in the account by the due date, or it will be blocked.
There's no way we can pay such an outrageous amount.
Noah works for a major company, right? Then it shouldn't be a problem for you to pay for it. Is it okay for you to be happy while abandoning your mother and sister?
Well, since you're offering, let's go ahead and abandon them. After all, they are the ones who did such a thing to my wife, the best in the world.
Oh, Noah, don't get carried away.
If you have the money, just share it honestly with your family.
We have Madison to think about, and it's going to cost more in the future. We don't have a single penny to waste on Mom and Zoraida.
That's right. This time, Lisa handled it well. But what you did could be considered theft, you know?
That can't be. We're family after all.
Right. We're family, so why should it come to this?
Then lend us your credit cards. I'm going shopping.
If Noah's going to pay, then maybe I could lend it.
But I don't want to lend it if you're just going to default on the payment later.
Can you repeat that while looking in a mirror?
Mother and Zoraida looked taken aback by Noah's words. They seemed to have realized something, but...
What's wrong with a parent using their child's things? A child's belongings are the parents', and the parents' belongings are the parents'. It's always been that way, hasn't it?
Exactly. Lisa is the younger sister, so she should be devoted to me, her older sister.
Mom, Zoraida, so you both really think that way. I'm just so disappointed.
The child's belongings are the parents'. Well, that applies to New Year's money for children, right? But most people usually save it in another form for their children. Even if they can't, most parents show their children unconditional love.
Oh, there's a saying, send your beloved child on a journey. So sometimes, by purposely using Lisa's money, I'm motivating her to work harder to earn back what she lost.
Lisa is married to me now, and she's working incredibly hard at parenting and household chores. If we're sending someone on a trip, maybe it should be Zoraida. She's totally dependent on Mother and even indulges in shopping with someone else's card.
Hey, don't just say whatever you want. I manage my life just fine.
Then you can pay off the credit card you used for the overseas trip, right? Great. Problem solved.
Don't joke around. When I said I'm managing, I meant I'm just getting by. I can't pay such a large amount.
Noah, you're still young and don't understand. I'm like a parent to you too, so in times like this, children should help, right?
Interesting. So when our mother overspends, Zoraida will pay, right?
That's what it sounds like. Just make sure you don't complain then. Mother and Zoraida were saying whatever they wanted. They kept insisting that they weren't at fault, but...
Even if it's family, I wouldn't think of using a card that's not in my name.
We used it because we thought it was Lisa's card.
We just thought that since her husband is rich, he could pay off whatever we spent.
If it was just a thought, that's still somewhat okay because it's just a thought. But actually going on a shopping spree with brand items and then saying pay for it when you realize it's your own card, that's not going to fly.
Why not? There shouldn't be any problem.
Don't you know? Even if a family member uses someone else's card without permission, it could be the same as a stranger using it illegally.
What do you think would happen if Lisa filed a police report and it was accepted?
But we're family, isn't that okay?
It's not okay, because it's not your property. This isn't about eating someone's pudding without asking.
Mother-in-law just used her own card for shopping, so there's no problem. The only issue, if any, is how to pay for what was used.
Noah and I are not involved, so you might need to juggle multiple jobs to pay it off.
Don't joke around. You don't care that your mother and sister are in trouble?
Getting into trouble because you shopped too much and can't pay for it. That's just reaping what you sow. Noah and I don't need to do anything.
I won't be helping, even if it's Lisa's family. If I have that kind of money, I'd rather buy lots of toys for Madison.
Paying off the card is more important than toys.
Exactly. What are we going to do if we end up on the blacklist?
Mother and Zoraida seemed intent on getting money from Noah and me at all costs. However, there's no need to support money spent on leisure activities. It's fine if you end up on the blacklist, as long as you communicate properly. If you're late on payments but continue to pay monthly installments, it should be okay, though it'll take longer to repay due to interest.
If you bought brand items, you can sell them all.
That's a bit difficult.
Why is it difficult? There are services for consignment sales, right?
It's just difficult.
Well, I don't know why it's difficult, but the payment deadline won't extend. You need to either pay off the amount used before getting a collection notice or, if you miss the withdrawal date, contact and arrange to pay it properly.
Lisa, when did you become so cold-hearted?
Says the people who were planning to splurge with my card.
It was supposed to be Lisa's card, so Lisa should pay.
I won't pay.
Then what should we do?
Mother-in-law and Zoraida, why not just leave it unpaid?
If we do that, we won't be able to get loans.
Well, yes. But so what? It doesn't bother me or Lisa at all, and it has nothing to do with Madison.
That's right. Consider it the cost of learning from your actions. You've always done as you pleased.
I can't believe you don't care even when your parents are in this situation.
You two are the worst.
Say whatever you want. And could you please leave soon? We were enjoying our time as a family.
When Noah suggested that Mother and Zoraida should leave.
If you want to enjoy your time, give us the money first. It's not like we came to this house because we wanted to.
Right. We even took the train to come here.
Then all the more reason to go back home. We're just troubled by all this arguing at the front door.
I won't move from here until you give us the money for the shopping.
I'll stay here too, then.
Enough. I'm cutting ties with Mother and Zoraida.
That's right. If it's severing ties, then they have no relation with me either. So, really, please just go home.
You think we'll quietly leave just because you say you're cutting ties?
Too bad. That doesn't scare us at all.
Stop it already. The failure of your plan is your own fault, isn't it? You can't shift the blame to us and expect to get off easy.
Stop wasting our time with this nonsense.
Lisa, won't you help us out, even a little?
No.
Even just half. Is that impossible too?
I refuse.
Grandma and Zoraida, last time when I stayed over, you were trying to do something bad, right? That's not good, you know? So, I don't know you.
Please, Lisa, I really don't have the money to pay this.
I don't have any savings either. It's impossible, Lisa, please.
There's absolutely no reason for Lisa or me to take over their responsibility.
That's the situation. No matter what you say, it's useless. Mother and Zoraida intended to stay, but they were unceremoniously taken away by the police called by Noah. Incidentally, all the brand items they had splurged on during their overseas trip had been stolen in a pickpocketing incident. This was the reason they said they couldn't sell them. Zoraida and I were planning to build a house once we were independent. My late father had said so, and the house we currently live in is actually a rental. Naturally, they couldn't pay the rent and were evicted by the management company. Thus, all that was left in Mother and Zoraida's hands was the credit card bill. Zoraida, who never seriously thought about the future and only worked odd jobs, had no savings. Mother, having used up her savings, chose a live-in job. They live in a shared room with others, which is stressful, but they have no money to move. They lead a cramped, miserable life in a small room, saving up to pay off their debt. Since then, my life has been... Noah, you bought toys again, didn't you?
I didn't buy anything.
I didn't get a toy drum.
I knew it. I thought something had increased in number. But, well, Madison looks happy, so it's okay, this time. But next time, let me know, okay?
Really? That's great, Madison. Lucky you.
Yeah, Daddy, let's sing a song. I'll play the drum.
After all that happened, I apologized to Noah. But Noah just laughed and said that I did nothing wrong. Since cutting ties, there has been no contact or visits from Mother and Zoraida. Our usual lively life returned. Noah, as always, dotes on Madison and brought more toys. Even though they team up, they're both so bad at hiding things that they get caught easily. But I realized that even such things are part of our happy life. I am determined to continue this life and protect our family. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.